What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another top 5 most overpowered class setups, guys. Today we're going to be looking at 5 guns that I've been using non-stop since season 3 came out, and I think they're really good guns that you guys should not sleep on. So yo, we're going to get into this, but before we do, roll that intro. Alright, let's get into this, guys. So the first gun on this list, and actually, let me just show it all to you. So we got the Vaznev at number 1, then we got the Kastov 74U. After that, we got the Kastov 545, the Body Count, which is the MCPR, and the Huai Chivo, which is actually the MP5, the Lachmann Sub. So those are going to be the top 5 guns today that I want to talk about. We're going to show the tuning, everything, and if you guys do enjoy this series, make sure to drop a like. It always makes me upload more of these, and make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what gun I forgot to mention on this list. I need to know that as well. Alright, guys, let's get straight into number 1 here. We got the Vaznev, and as you guys can see, all these attachments right here are pretty beautiful on this gun. So the first one is the SA Response 3, which gives us that recoil control that we really need, that damage range, bullet velocity, and hip fire accuracy. In the tuning on this attachment, we're going to put that recoil steadiness up to 0.37, and we're going to put the ADS up to negative 0.32. Now, I would normally put damage range up on a barrel, but this one right here, I kind of want ADS on the Vaznev a little more than damage range, because the damage range doesn't change much. It's not going to mean that it's one bullet faster if you kill someone with this right here. So it's no difference to me. So I put the ADS up on the Vaznev, but normally for these 3 here, like the muzzle, underbarrel, and barrel, I focus on the actual recoil control and the distance and stuff, whereas the laser, the stock, and the rear grip, I focus more on ADS and sprint to fire and all that I could. So next off, we got the SynGuard MKV for the muzzle, which again is great. We got sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness on this one. For the tuning, we got the recoil smoothness up to 0.90, and then we got the bullet velocity up to 0.81. So it's really good. You see a huge indent right here in the handling. We got a huge hit on ADS and sprint to fire, but it's really worth it for that range and that recoil control. And we're gonna get this back. Don't worry, guys. It's nothing. It's nothing to be scared of. Then we got the 45 round mags because I like it more. I like having more bullets in the magazine, and I like to be able to shoot more people without reloading constantly. One thing I do in this game, and I gotta stop doing, is reloading after every single kill. I do that a lot, which kind of makes this attachment useless. I get it, but I'm trying to force myself to at least bring it down to 6, maybe 10 bullets before reloading. So that's why that's there. We got the rear grip, which is the true tack grip, which gives us sprint to fire and ADS, and that's what you always want to put on a rear grip whenever you can, because that really helps it a lot. And the tuning for this one, as you guys can see, the ADS and sprint to fire is where we go up. So the ADS is at 0.48, and the sprint to fire is at 0.16. So it's really nice right there. And then the stock is the broadside FCT for aiming, stability, crouch movement speed, ADS, and sprint speed. I don't like the stock list, so I don't really care about the sprint to fire you get on that. I'm just not crazy about it. And then we're going to go into the tuning, and we're going to put the aiming idle stability up to 0.85 and the ADS speed up to 2.32. Now, if sprint to fire is really your thing and you really need it more than recoil control, put on the VLK stock list. I don't need it that much, so that's why I don't have it on. That is the Vaznev. Let's go on to class number 2 right here, which is the Kastov 74U. Again, I would argue this gun might be better than the Vaznev at close range, but it's definitely not better than the Vaznev, I should say. Did I say Kastov? I don't know, man. I'm tired, guys. It might be better than the Vaznev at close range, but it's not beating it at long range. No way. So this one right here, the muzzle is the FJX Fulcrum Pro for vertical recoil control, horizontal recoil control, and it's really nice. In the tuning, we're going to actually tune that for recoil stabilization at 0.52. And gun kick control at 0.20, which is good as well. The barrel is the short tack 330, which gives us recoil control, hip recoil control, and bullet velocity. The tuning on that one is going to be recoil steadiness at 0.23 and damage range at 0.31. Then we're going to go to the Corio Laz 44 V3 for the laser. This one gives us ADS and aiming stability, which is nice. The tuning is going to go ADS at 24.68. That's weird. I still don't know what FT means. There's no way it's 24.68 feet smaller, because there's no gun that's 25 feet long. I don't get it. And then we got the sprint to fire at negative 0.23. So yeah, sprint to fire and ADS is what I always focus my lasers on, if you guys notice. And then we got the stock, which is the FT Tac Elite stock for recoil control, and then the tuning on this one again is going to be ADS at 3.10, and we're going to leave the bottom alone. We don't really need to touch those right there. The final attachment for this one is the True Tack grip for the rear grip that gives you sprint to fire speed and ADS, and then the tuning on that is going to be ADS at 0.65 and sprint to fire at 0.28. Really nice gun, really nice class, and it's really good. Like, you guys got to use this class, trust me. I'm not even saying it, like, literally use this class and you're gonna love it. Then we got the Kastov 545, which oddly enough is the only AR on this list this week. This one is going to be the RF Crown 50 for the muzzle, so you're going to get horizontal and vertical recoil control. The tuning is going to be 0.49 recoil stabilization and 0.24 gun kick control. Then we got the IG K30 406mm barrel, which is a lot of stuff. You got bullet velocity, recoil control, damage range, and hip fire accuracy. That hip fire accuracy is going to help us out a lot in close range. The tuning is going to be 0.32 for recoil steadiness and 0.30 for damage range. And then after that, we got the Commando foregrip for the underbarrel for aiming idle stability, which is alright, it's cool, but we really want that recoil stabilization it gives, and we want the tuning it gives as well, because we're going to put that recoil stabilization up to 0.44, and it's going to help a lot when shooting. It's going to make this gun an actual laser beam, and it's really nice. And the aiming idle stability, might as well throw it up a little bit. We get it with this attachment, so might as well utilize it a bit. The broadside FCT is going to be the stock we're going to use for sprint speed, ADS, aiming stability, crouch movement speed. So that's 4 things that you get with it right there. The ADS is going to be at 3.23, and we're going to leave the bottom as is. We don't really need any more aiming idle stability than we already have on this gun. The rear grip is going to be the True Tack grip, and the tuning is going to be 0.35 and towards ADS, I should say, and only 0.09 towards sprint to fire. Now, I forgot to show you guys, you get sprint to fire and ADS with it, of course. So this is a good class, insane gun, and I highly recommend using it. Now, my favorite sniper in the game is the MCPR, and the reason for it is because, guys, I got like 2,000 kills with this sniper right here, something like that, somewhere near that. Hopefully I'm not too off, but I could guarantee I have less than a handful of hit markers that I've ever received with it. I may have like 4 hit markers I've ever gotten with this gun. This thing is just so consistent. It's a little slower than a lot like the SPR or the SPX, whatever it's called, 50 or whatever it is. It's just, this gun's just better in my opinion. It's slower, but it's a lot more reliable. So the optic I like is the DS Farsight 11. You don't have to run this at all. You really don't. It gives you a 4.0 magnification and an 8.7 time magnification toggle, and I use that a lot. So you really don't need it. It makes the gun a little slower, but you don't need it at all. I just like it. Now the ADS I maxed out. Again, this one right here I made before we knew that these weren't linear. So I made these and I maxed out everything, and I haven't changed my class since because I just got so used to it. So the tuning for this one is going to be maxed out everything, I'm sure, but you guys could change that if you feel so. So this one right here is the stock, which is the FSS Merc stock for sprint speed, ADS, crouch movement speed, and again, the tuning on this one, God, what does that mean? This is not, oh, maybe this gun, maybe this tuning with this attachment came with this build. I don't know, but let's see. Yeah, see all the other tunings I could get into. What? That's so weird. Anyways, I'm just gonna leave that as is. I like it. I'm not touching it. The rear grip is gonna be the Cronin Cheetah grip, and I love that name, the Cronin Cheetah grip. It gives you sprint to fire and ADS, and that's why I'm putting a lot on this class because it really, really needs that. ADS and sprint to fire maxed out, obviously, because yeah, I didn't know. All right. Then we got the Cronin Smooth Bolt, which just gives you rechambering speed, nothing else, and you can't tune it. And then we got the 5-round mags, which is less than this gun comes with, just to make it faster. As you guys can see, you get movement speed, ADS, sprint to fire, and reload quickness. Like I said, I'm not touching the tuning. I don't know why it's giving me this. It probably came with the gun that I threw on, and I don't know. I'm not messing with it, all right? I'm not touching it. That it is what it is. Final weapon on this list is the Lachmann Sub, the MP5. I'm not changing it. This is it right here. This is awesome. Now, I kind of made this camo like gold and purple and stuff, and it looks nice like that, all right? I like it like that. So the L38 Falcon 226mm is going to be the barrel for movement speed and ADS speed. The tuning on this one is going to be 0.21 for recoil steadiness and 0.23 for damage range. After that, we're going to move on to the laser, which is the VLK Laser 7 megawatt for ADS, aiming stability, and sprint to fire. So it's really nice right there. The tuning, again, we're going to put sprint to fire to 0.29 and ADS to 24.68. I always go around here, I notice, with this attachment, but hey man, look at that handling. It is insanely nice. The rear grip, or I mean not the rear grip, the underbarrel is going to be the lock grip precision 40, and you get hip fire accuracy, recoil steadiness, and aiming walking stability, or aim walking stability. 0.00 or 0.08, all right, for for ADS, I don't know what I'm saying, and 0.18 for hip walking speed. Now the ADS, again, you could put it up, but you're just really getting rid of accuracy. You're not really putting up any ADS in general. Like that's it for ADS. It kind of maxes out right there, so that's why I leave it there. The rear grip is the Lachmann TCG10 for recoil control. You can't put one that gives you ADS on this gun. It's impossible, guys. You can't do it, unfortunately. The tuning on this one is going to be obviously ADS at 0.84 and sprint to fire nearly maxed out at 0.44 right there. Like, it's nearly maxed out. The FT mobile stock is going to be the final one for this, and that's the stock right there. Aiming stability, crouch movement speed, ADS speed. The tuning on this is going to be ADS at 3.10 and aiming idle stability at 0.70. Those are the 5 guns. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel, and let me know if I forgot any guns down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.